Slippery Rock head coach Shawn Lutz, quarterback Brayden Long, a 25-24 overtime thriller on the road. Number 4 seed Slippery Rock beats number 1 seed Kutztown. Coach, your overall thoughts today?
I don't know what to say right now. I'm kind of speechless for once. I mean, first of all, it's a great opponent, Kutztown, tremendous opponent. We knew that. The first thing I just want to say, no one gave us a chance. No one gave us a chance. Everybody thought, Kutztown's number 1 seed. We got to go to their house. And our guys really, truly believed. And when you got kids like these guys and these seniors that believe, anything can happen. And we talk about this type of games, everything matters, every little play. And it was 60 minutes and more. And just the resilience of these guys, this senior group and this team. I've been coaching a long time, John, and this is probably there's been a lot of big games, but I'm just proud. One of the times I'm probably the most proud of the effort these guys give. Never quit, never give up, just play every play to its fullest. And this guy was just a stud today. And he was great.
Brayden, first overtime game for you. You haven't played in an overtime game since you took over the starting QB role last year. Talk about your mentality as you went into that overtime there. Kutztown went in and scored, so you knew you had to score a touchdown in the first overtime there. Talk about your mentality on that drive.
It's what we preach all the time, and it all goes back to trusting our training. Trusting what we've done all spring, all summer, all fall camp, all year long up to this point. And, we practiced the same plays over and over again for moments like this, and it paid off for us today.
And one guy that was absolutely huge for you today, he caught the touchdown in overtime. He caught the 2-point conversion to tie the game late in the fourth quarter. Logan Ramper absolutely balled out today, had a huge game in the past game. What did you see with the connection with Logan today?
Logan and I, we go back. He's my guy, and he knows that. Everyone knows that. But shout out to Mike Solomon, too. He's making plays on the other outside part and up front. Tremendous job today, too. They did a great job protecting me, and it paid off in the end, like I said.
And Shawn, you came into today against one of the best defenses in the country, statistically probably the second best defense in the country this year. Nobody scored more than 21 points on them. You put up 25 with the overtime there. Just talk about the way your offense was able to move the ball against a really, really solid Kutztown defense.
I tell you what, I'm really proud of our offense, and most thing I was proud of them. They were upset a little bit from last week against New Haven. We didn't do the best in that game. We still made some plays. They really took this game personal. The offensive line was really doing a good job. Brayden rallied them, and scored 25 points is just amazing. We had some really good plays running the football. We made some big plays in the air, and the thing about it is it was a game of big plays, getting some yards back. But how many critical third downs, fourth downs, 2-point conversion plays made the difference? And I got to start with Coach Morello, our offensive coordinator. He's a young OC. He's done a great job right there. And just really honoring. How about the defense? I mean, they made plays when they needed to. There were some critical calls in that game. Just the Trevor Valente on the quarterback, Novak, the face mask. But if you keep running, I think it should be 15. We learned our lesson in another game, but it wasn't. But it's a game of all those plays coming through. And I am just so proud of our guys. And we had a goal. The goal was to win our region. We wanted to win the PSAC championship. We couldn't do that. The next goal was in winning the region. It's in striking distance next week.
And you talked about the offense a little bit. You did mention the defense there as well, but the defense stood really tall in some huge moments today when they really needed to, especially late in the game. One guy, he's playing through some injuries right now, but Todd Hill was an absolute menace today. He was all over the field, probably the best defensive player in the game today. Talk about the performance of your D-line and Todd Hill today.
Those guys just don't stop. Think about Todd Hill could have a torn bicep, but they just want to keep fighting. They want to play. These moments in college football. If someone tells me, man, college football is all about the money and all about what you see, not us, not this level, man. This is why these kids play. They put everything, their heart into it, and just to have that success of young people coming together as a family and never quitting is just amazing. I'm really proud of our staff as well. I'm a little part of this. I make the calls if it's fourth down, if you go for 2. They do all the adjustments, all the schematics. We just got a great coaching staff as well.
And another area today to highlight, you got some absolutely huge punt returns today from Kanye Thompson. He was really electric in the punt return game for you. It really flipped the field position multiple times in the game. Talk about his ability to kind of flip the field today.
Yeah, how about this one? No offense, Mel Carter was going to be the punt return guy, okay, but he kind of got banged up the practice before. We didn't know about it. Game time, Coach Witt is looking over there and he's limping. So we just put Kanye back there, and we know what type of speed he has. You know, he was a track guy, broke a school record here in 100. Those plays, I thought he was going to take that one to the house before it got to overtime. And I'm still mad. Maybe we call it back, but we were trying to kick a field goal right there in the end for regulation. But all those guys stepped up and made the difference today.
And then we'll get you out of here on this one. Obviously, you mentioned Coach Morella, but it was your decision there after you scored in overtime. You got the touchdown pass to Logan Ramper. You made the decision to go for 2 instead of extending, kick the extra point, extend, go to a second overtime. You made the decision to go for 2. Obviously, you have to execute. Just walk me through that play call, and then Brayden, walk me through what you saw on the play.
Yeah, you always got to think ahead, okay? So we saw that Kutztown scored and made the extra point. So in my head right there, I'm thinking if we score a touchdown, will I go for 2? The whole time I was thinking we're going to go for 2 because that's just the way we are. If we say we're relentless, we're going to roll the dice and we're going to take the good with the good and bad with the bad. And then I asked Coach Morella before they took the field, do you have a 2-point conversion that you like? Because we already ran one of them. The second one, he said he called it ladder because it's a hook and ladder with the flip. And I said, how confident are you? He's got some guts too. He said 100%. I'm like, okay, then we got this. So everybody came together after the touchdown, and there were some offensive guys say, no, go for 1. We want to, we don't want. And then Brayden flat out said, it's the head coach's decision, guy. And I just took that gamble. I knew these guys would execute. They'd work on the play, and there you go. We scored, and I just froze. I just froze because Kutztown could have won that football game. It was a great football game between two great programs.
And Brayden, what did you see on that play when you stepped up? You knew the play call. Did you like the defense when you stepped up?
Why did you like the call? Did you?
So first of all, we've had that play and we practiced it every Friday up until this point, all year long. So it's kind of crazy that we ran it in the biggest moment of the year like that. But it all goes down to what our program represents, and one of our program values is conviction. And every single guy in our huddle believed in that, believed in what Coach Lutz was going to decide for us, and we went and executed it, and where we're at now.
I just got to add one thing, though, okay, John? We score a touchdown, okay? He's like, he don't show any emotion. I don't even know if he's happy or not. He does not show any emotion. He is just calm, cool, collective. And I'm going to say one last thing. You can't overlook leadership, intelligence in the game of football. It's really important. And you talk about a guy that's that student athlete right here, Brayden Long.
Well, 11-1 on the year now. You advanced to the quarterfinals for the second year in a row. Congratulations, guys.
Thank you, and go Rock.
Thank you.